So, good morning. We are here today with Soren Bowadt, Deputy Head of Unit of Nanotechnologies and Advanced Materials for DG Research and Innovation, to speak about the new course 2018-2020 for NMBP, especially about a few peculiarities. So I would like to speak about Open Innovation Testbed, which is one of the novelties in this work program. So Open Innovation Testbed are one of the novelties, and what are the expected results, and what is the difference with the pilot lines?
The open testbeds are actually put in motion to overcome the problem that we have in upscaling of materials in general. So if you have SMEs, it's very often easy for them to come up with a new material or a new nanomaterial, but it's very difficult to get it to the market. And if we assemble the upscaling facilities and the services that can be provided by characterization, by modeling and safety into these upscaling facilities, then it will be much easier for the inventors and for the SMEs to bring their products finally towards the market. So that's the end goal. And we hope that with the facilitation of these open innovation testbeds, that we can provide single entry points for all SMEs in the whole of Europe, so that they can get the expertise in one point, instead of having to go first through their national system and then through an international system, so that they can be more effective in reaching the market and also more competitive in general.
Thank you very much. Another novelty, it is that for the first time in the NMBP work program, there is a mention of the Sustainable Development Goals of the United Nations. How do we plan to help reaching the targets?
I think the program, the Horizon 2020 program, has always been dedicated towards trying to overcome societal challenges. What we're doing now in this program is basically like a service message that we're trying to say to people: try to remember that when you are dealing with the programs, that you're also dealing with societal aspects of this. And then when we're linking it towards the societal development goals, it's something that we have done all along, but now we're just trying to make it a little bit more visible for everyone, that we're trying to also reach global effects in terms of climate, of poverty, of clean air, and so on and so forth.
Yeah.
So that's the reason. Whether we can reach the goals is actually very much aligned with the success of the program, because if we can target the cross-cutting activities which are going on in these projects, then we also have a higher degree of likelihood that, for instance, we can mitigate problems associated with climate change and with clean water and with poverty, so that we can get people a job so that they have food on the table.
Thank you very much, Soren. Do you have any suggestion you want to give to the research and innovation community for the upcoming calls?
I would like to tell them to try and think ambitious in terms of when they're proposing projects, so that they're not thinking just on the targets which they have to reach for their specific research, but try and reach out to have larger ambition and really try to make a difference, not only at the European scale, but perhaps also at the global scale. That's how you really make impact. And reaching for these, especially for the societal development goals, if you are keeping that in mind, then you're also more likely to have something that is ambitious.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Thank you.